What's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 65 of this Pentagon Challenge. We have the opportunity this season, as we start a brand new season with the Kaiser Chiefs in South Africa, we have the opportunity to win our second trophy of the 5 that we are hunting for in this save. We've already secured the Copa Libertadores. We've already ticked off South America. We are now in Africa. We have the opportunity this season to win the CAF Champions League. We are expected, according to our club vision, to make it to the final. And to kick things off today, we have our Champions League group stage draw. So without any further ado, let's get into it. So then, guys, I will catch you up on what you have missed since last episode. However, we start things off with the Champions League draw. The CAF Champions League group stage draw has been made today. We've already had to play a round to get through, but we go into the draw here. 16 teams to go, 4 groups of 4 teams. So let's draw the team, shall we? ES Setif, that is the team that we played in the CAF Confederations Cup last season. We beat them 7-0 in the final. Wasn't very difficult. Cotton Sport, we've played them before. ASEC and Mimosas, we've played them before as well. And a team from Angola goes in there as well. No, in my opinion, big team's been drawn. Cape Town Spurs into Group C then with ASEC Mimosas. I don't know if we can go into the same group as anyone from South Africa. This is my first experience with this competition. Super Sport United go into Group D, so this will be interesting to see if we can end up in the same group as people from our same country. Vita Club go in there as well. Tunis, another team from Algeria, another team from Cameroon. So potentially, guys, we are going to be in one of these two groups. I'd like to think that we would dominate everybody. I just drew the rest of it because there's only four teams left. We go into Group B in the CAF Champions League. To be honest, Group C looks tough. Mimosas, Cape Town Spurs, and Zamalek from Egypt, they are all good teams. So it'll be interesting to see who comes out of Group C. I'd imagine Cape Town Spurs will qualify without a shadow of a doubt. Same with Supersport United. I would imagine they would dominate the competition. We, however, are in Group B. These all look like easy games. 2 teams from Tunisia and 1 team from Cameroon. In terms of the rules, guys, we had a first round qualifying game. I'll go over that in a small second. We go into the group stage, though. 2 teams from the group qualify for the quarterfinals. And then I assume the quarterfinals is done via draw. I cannot tell. Looks like it will be done by a draw, though. Top 2 teams qualify. Yeah, maybe it's done by a draw. Who knows? That's a long way away this season, so we will continue. Hit that continue button. I won't be doing any press around this draw. As you can see, that is our group. We will face ES Tunis. Some training schedule changes. This is not our... For some reason, there's a little error in my skin, guys. For some reason, it's chucking all my Champions League group games up here, even though you can see the dates of them: 13th to the 12th, 10th to the 2nd. They're all over the place, and for some reason, my schedule, my calendar has just gone to pot at the moment. From the back end of last season, if I can show you it, hopefully I can show you it. It's absolutely fallen apart, this skin at the moment. I don't know why. Basically, guys, in the Premier Division, we had 3 Premier Division games after you saw us win the Nedbank Cup final. For some reason, it's grouped all the competitions. I wonder if I can... I'm an idiot. I had them sorted by other things. Wow, I'm an idiot. So the last time you were with us, guys, Tux FC in the Nedbank Cup final, we managed to continue winning our last 3 games of the season. We secured an unbeaten season. We secured a 100% win ratio season. If you've not seen my breakdown, my tactic breakdown from this season, that was a video on my channel yesterday. Unbelievable. We won everything. We won 7 trophies in the course of the whole season. You guys asked me to speed this up a little bit, so I tried to facilitate that. by sort of missing out a lot of the stuff at the start of the season. Obviously, the main focus of this is the CAF Champions League. I was tempted to bring you back for the first round knockout game, but I didn't have the faith that the opposition would give me a good game, and I won both games 5-0, so I was obviously proven right. We secured the Be The Coach trophy again, beating Orlando Pirates for this one. We got through the preliminary round and the first round of the CAF Champions League. MTMA, we won that as well. Beat Black Leopards in the quarters. We then beat Orlando Pirates over 2 legs in the semi-final. And then we beat the Sundowns in the final. That was my last game. Before that, in other competitions, we won the CAF Super Cup again, beating Supersport United. Beat them 2-0. Another comfortable one. In terms of our Premier Division title retention, we've done pretty well so far this season. We've only played 4 games in the league. We've won all 4 of them. We've only conceded 1 goal. In terms of the Premiership, if I open this one up, we are top. 4 games played, 4 games won, 12 goals scored, 1 goal conceded, plus 11 goal difference. We are doing very well. We've got a game in hand on Orlando Pirates as well. But in today's gameplay, we are taking on the Sundowns. It's going to be interesting. Obviously, I've not lost as manager of the Kaiser Chiefs. We've played 88 games now since we've been the manager of the Kaiser Chiefs in just over a season and a bit. And we've still got that 100% win ratio. I'm expecting it to come to an end this season. I don't think we're going to continue to just win every game. I'd love to go unbeaten again, guys, but I just don't see it happening. As I said, we will take on the Sundowns in today's game in Premier League action. They will be out to recover. They've won the trophy for the previous 5 seasons. They're going to be out to recover it. I'll be back for that game in just a few secs, guys. So then, guys, we are back for the game against the Sundowns. Since I did my intro and stuff, we have dropped down to 3rd in the table because Orlando Pirates and Bloemfontein Celtic have played 6 games, and they do have naturally more points than we do. However, because this is the start of a brand new season, we need to go over our transfers. We've had a couple people depart, as you would expect. Some of the bigger ones that I'm going to talk about. We saw one of our guys here, the fullback here, sold into Montpellier. He was a good player for us, very solid for us last season. As you can see, averaging over a 7, 21 games played. We paid £350k for him. We sold him to Montpellier for potentially £500,000, which, in all honesty, is a very good result for a club in Africa. Happy to move him on. Another one that has left us is this dude here. I'm not going to pronounce some of these names, guys. This is our fullback on the other side. He has also gone to a team. I believe this team are in the Jupiter Pro League. Yes, they are. So he's gone over to the Jupiter Pro League. As you can see, we've made 775k. However, guys, I've been busy on the other side of the market. I wanted to really strengthen the team as much as we humanly possibly could. So this is what we've done. We brought in Ali here. I thought we were going to lose one of our best wingers. He was wanted by a lot of teams in Europe. Unfortunately, well, fortunately for us, he didn't go. But because of that, we've put the money into fixing an area of our team that wasn't requiring it. So we brought in Ali here. He's a right winger from Cape Town Spurs. We spent a decent chunk of money on him. He's a good player, plays well in big matches. Not very consistent at the moment, but we are working for that. In terms of his physicals, guys, he is electric. He is very, very good. Played a solid amount for us this season. Already got 8 assists. I've got this guy in as well, another central midfielder from Tux. I thought he was pretty good. Central midfielder, right back from Tux. I thought he was pretty good in our game against them towards the back end of the season. So we brought him in, having sold our right back. He is our starting choice right back. Moving forward, we brought this guy in on loan from Benfica. He's okay. I regret the decision. I thought he was going to be better than he was. We're not really paying a great deal for him. £400 a week on his wages on loan from Benfica. We'll move on. He's probably not going to get a lot of game time. We brought in Junior Goddard from on loan from Middlesbrough. He's from Trinidad and Tobago. New Gen, obviously, another winger. He looks quite good, very good physically. I brought him in because he's consistent, likes big games, played a decent amount for us this season. Averaging over a 7.34, 2 goals, 3 assists so far. Nothing breathtaking, but pretty good nonetheless. The main player we spent some money on was Burton. We bought him from the Sundowns. He is very, very good. He has scored 5 and got 5 assists in 9 appearances in all competitions this season. Despite having things I don't like in a player, he's not very good in big matches, doesn't feel comfortable, and he's not a very consistent performer. He's a very good player for us. He's done pretty well so far. Again, he has the physicals. I liken this South African division to the lower leagues of England. If you've got someone who is like a physical team, a fast team, you can get up and down the field better. You create more chances, you score more goals. That's basically it at the end of the day. We also bought Masho from Supersport United, another good player for us. This is allowing me to rotate a lot, which ultimately is saving me a lot of time in terms of being able to attack every game, if that makes sense. Whilst we're not trying to win every game this season like we did last year, we are still looking to have a good performance in all competitions. Bought this left back. Obviously, we sold both our fullbacks. We had to replace them. This is the guy who comes in at left back for us. He's been pretty much a mainstay so far this season, playing 9 games. And then some other players. I had a miss on this guy as well. We needed another centre back. He was cheap, picked him up. Hasn't played for us so far since bringing him in. And Jacob Shepherd, youngster-ish, probably not anymore. Was at Hearts, former West Brom lad. Again, another winger, can play on both sides. He is a cover option. And again, didn't really pay a huge amount of money for him. But again, I thought we needed a winger. He didn't go. I was making preparations. And ultimately, we didn't have to make the change. So this is the team. We are taking on the Sundowns today. We are 3rd in the Premiership. They are 10th as things stand. So Palmer again in goal. This guy loves a clean sheet. 13 appearances for us in all competitions. 8 clean sheets. Very, very good. Very happy we brought him in. He's been solid. He's not been spectacular. He's been solid, and that's all we've needed. The new right back, the new left back, Johannes is alongside Nathani in the 2 central centre-back spots. Mekezi, who loves a long-range goal when you guys are here, alongside Masho, Kautlung, Undu, and Burton. And Ali is playing up top today because Marketing has not played the most recent number of games. He's been pretty good for us. Coming through, loves a goal, this guy. 17 goals in non-competitive games. He's scoring a lot for the reserves team, but Miller is the main one who's out injured. He's got a little knock here, sprained knee ligament. Not great for us. Obviously, he is our superstar striker. He scored a lot of goals for us already this season, 11 and 12 with that 1 assist. He is currently wanted by, I don't even know who this is. Another team from the Jupiter Pro League. They need to leave our players alone. But that is the team. Obviously, we've got some players on the bench as well. Bad Boy, you guys know. Sam was here last year. We do have some good players. We will submit this team. We will get into the game against Sundowns. And maybe Burton can do a job against his former team. This is a big game, so it'll be interesting to see if he does turn up. We go into the dressing room. We showed that we can beat the Sundowns last time we went out, and I want more of the same here. Everyone seems to enjoy that. We've got a lot of pace up front. With Brown, not Brown, he's not our player. Burton's Sifama, not Sifama, Burton, Ali, all of these players. Sorry, I can't even remember my own players anymore because they keep moving around so much. We've got a lot of pace. As our front 4, we have a lot of pace. So I'm hoping pace can be a good factor as we take on the Sundowns today. They are in the yellow and the blue shorts, the Brazil-esque strip. We are in the all blue today as we apply the pressure, forcing them to go back to the goalkeeper inside the first 60 seconds then. Out to their right back, playing it nicely. Are the Sundowns? We should intercept that, and we do. Ball with us then, across the field to Burton. Obviously, the former Sundowns player into the penalty area, hits it. That's an easy one for the Sundowns goalkeeper. But first shot of the game falls to us. Not a lot to report since that first shot, so you guys will be joining me back now as the Sundowns have a throw in on the left-hand side. They go for the long ball up to Brown. They advance into our penalty area. Good challenge from Johannes there, but into the penalty area, and Palmer, he doesn't usually have to do a great deal, but he makes a fantastic save there. From close range to deny the Sundowns forward. Very good when he needs to be, is Palmer. I'm very happy that we brought him in. He's a very, very solid goalkeeper for this level. Nothing exceptional again, as I keep saying about him, but he gets the job done. KG first 20 minutes here. They have a throw deep in their own half then. Just a one shot apiece for both sides. We always have a tricky game against Sundowns. They kick it long. Ball is in the air. We win the header. Spray it back to one of our centre-backs into the central midfield spots then. Got players out on the right-hand side. Ball up to Ali, who's got pace here, into the penalty area. And Ali fires that one home. 22nd, 23rd minute on the clock. And we're into the lead again. I was expecting a tough game against the Sundowns. As a demand more shout comes in from my assistant. Again, I said Ali has pace. He gets away from his man there and beats the goalkeeper at his near post. Goalkeepers in this league, not very good as a rule, which is why I'm so happy with Palmer. Free kick for them then here. Dangerous area. Hits it straight wide to the left of the goal as we are looking at it. We go back to top of the league as things stand. Played 5-1-5. Again, we are keeping our stranglehold on the top of South African football. The league is not our main priority this year. Last year it was. We had to win the league to get into the CAF Champions League. To be honest, I don't necessarily care if we don't win the league this year. We will be going to win that CAF Champions League. I'm saying I'm happy with the boys. I want to give them that little boost. Cape Town Spurs go 2 goals to the good against Super Sport United, sorry, go 2 goals to the good against Cape Town City. As they look to recover their league position. Obviously, these guys have won the CAF Champions League for the past 2 years, so we need to take them seriously as an opponent. Moving the ball around out to the right back then. He's got a decent amount of space, but he is being pressed here. Pushing down that right-hand side, inside to the winger, into the penalty area. He goes down. We get the ball back. Cross comes over. Yeah, without Miller there, we're not going to be as prolific in the air. Still got the ball though. Second phase of this attack, and we lose out. Can the Sundowns counter-attack here? We've kind of slowed them down a little bit, but they're running nicely with the ball. Out to the right back then. Surely he's going to go up the line, and he does. We're pressing quite nicely. Ball across. We should intercept, and we do. Ali's got the pace to really hurt them on the counter here. Can he do something with it? Out to the winger, into the penalty area he goes. Low cross then. No, he goes for the shot himself. You greedy man. And fires it into the side netting. Free kick though. Ali whips this one in at the far post. And we prod it in. Johannes prods it in. A little toe poke, but he's flagged offside. I assume it's the person who's headed the ball first is flagged offside there. Interestingly enough, we look like the better team. But at 1 goal to the good, you never know, do you? You never know. I want to continue my winning record. I'd love to get to 100 games in charge of the Kaiser Chiefs without dropping a result in any way, shape or form. It's doing absolute wonders for my win percentage this career. And our guy has just been snapped there. Our advanced playmaker has just been snapped. I don't know if it was inside the penalty area or not. It's definitely a red card though. They've been forced to make a change. I assume they're bringing on another defender. We played the Sundowns in an episode last year where we went down to 10 men and we still got the result. However, Sundowns not being the team that they have been in recent years here. I don't need to make changes. The team are good in terms of health and everything. In terms of fitness, they're all doing okay with 7 minutes to go. No one particularly struggling. Can we continue to just solidify against 10 men here? And maybe if we could get them on the counter and make it get ourselves a second goal, I'd be very happy with that. However, a 1-0 victory against a former league champion isn't anything to be sniffed at. They're working the ball nicely though. Out to McQuainer, into their striker. He's going to get an opportunity here, and Palmer has made 2 exceptional saves this game already. One in the first half, this one in the second half, which may well secure us all 3 points. Corner then. Let's not give it away from a set piece here. We clear the ball. They're going to have a second phase of it. Can they do anything with it? We're putting a nice amount of pressure on them, forcing them back, and that is the highlight over. Into the final few minutes now. Can we secure a valuable 3 points and take our lead back at the top of the table? Yes, we can. So let's flick this over to the formations, guys. This is how they've ended the game. They've made their changes. Obviously going down to 10 men. Looks like they've had to take off. Yeah, they have. They've taken off another player through injury because they've already made their 3 substitutions. However, player of the match for me, Palmer, to make 2 amazing saves there for me. We go into the dressing room. Well done, lads. Good result. Main thing for me is about keeping the club dynamic really high. Praise the boys when you have to. 15 points, 5 games played, 5 games won. And we move on, guys. We move on indeed. So that is the game against Sundowns done. We've got the Telkom knockout first round coming up. Back-to-back games against these teams. You guys won't be seeing that. We go into the schedule, guys. I don't know where I'm going to bring you back. I want to play some of these Champions League games, so I may bring you back, actually, for this game here against Maritzburg United. That was the team that we started our Cape Town Spurs. We started our Kaiser Chiefs journey with, and by then we should have a decent run in the Premier League. You will know pretty much how we're getting on in the CAF Champions League. You know what, I might actually play the Cotton Sport game in the CAF Champions League for you next time out, guys. But that is where I'm going to leave things for today. We continue our unbeaten run. We move on. That is now 89 games played, 89 games won as the manager of the Kaiser Chiefs. But if you have enjoyed today's video, beating the Sundowns, drop a like on it down below. And if you are new around here for whatever reason you've picked up this save 65 episodes in, fair play, welcome to the channel. Hit that subscribe button, ring that bell so you're told every time I upload a video. And until next time, guys, take care, and I'll see you very soon.